Black Culture Podcast. I am the Willie Ashford. Thank you guys for all the love and support that you show the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the Black Culture Podcast. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, TikTok at the Black Culture Podcast. You can follow me, the Willie Ashford, on Instagram, on TikTok. You can follow me on Facebook at Willie Ashford, Twitter at one Willie Ashford. So go ahead and give me a follow, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to donate to the channel, you can go ahead and cash app us at Money Sign Black Culture Podcast. I had a an interesting weekend. A few things I want to get off my chest. A few things that really disturbed me about our community, my experience. Hey, listen, I'm recording this today at September 20th. It is my birthday. So if you're seeing this video, go ahead and drop a happy birthday or happy belated birthday in the comment section. I really appreciate that. But Sunday, this past Sunday, I had quite the experience. And I think it's safe to say that we have so far to come in our community. Now, when I say we have so far to come, I'm talking about forget police brutality. And if you hear coughing in the background, it is my daughter. My daughter is here with me today. She is celebrating the birthday with daddy. So if you hear that, that's what it is. But we talk about accountability. We talk about our culture and the things that I witnessed yesterday at a child's football game was really disturbing. And it really, to me, it just really disturbed me because we look at our community, we look at our youth, and I just saw bad examples for our youth. So we're at my son's football game. My oldest son, he plays football. We're at his football game. It's a community league football game. So this age group is 10, 12. We're having a good time. Kids are out there playing, and even the team that my son were going up against, let's keep in mind, they all live in the same neighborhood, just play for different teams. So on the field, they're battling against each other. But after the game, they're going to be going to school the next day and talking about it anyway. In the stands, parents were supporting our kids. But I kind of got this sense that it was a little tension there between, groups or whatever. Now, my thing is, we're at a kids' football game. Let these kids enjoy themselves. Let these kids have a good time. Let's not ruin it for them. This has nothing, whatever the issue is, it has nothing to do with them. And I made a video. I haven't dropped the whole video. Eventually I am, but it's in bits and pieces out now. Go check it out. And I talked about accountability in our community, holding ourselves accountable. I talked about being able to respectfully police ourselves. And I made a comment like, if you want to stop police brutality, we have to start to respecting ourselves. We have to start holding each other accountable, policing ourselves. Respectfully. That's the word I want you guys to remember, respectfully. And it just, I don't know, it really disturbed me because parents are fighting in the stands at a kid's football game, fighting each other at a kid's football game. People having to leave to rush to make sure they get their babies out of the stands. I'm there with my wife. I make sure my wife and my younger son that had played before that get out the stands, go to the car and leave because they're in the stands fighting. And I proceeded to go on the field to make sure that my son was okay. And the refs end up calling the games. And this is the image that really hurt me. Now imagine this. I have a football team of kids of about 22, maybe, 15 to 20. The other football team, they're leaving out. We look in the stands and you just see a mob of people fighting. Our people. And all I can sit there and look is think of, man, our people. Our people. Look at our people. And this is what they see when they look at us. This is what they like to pinpoint. Well, this look at what they do. This is just more ammunition for them to continue to down talk us because we're doing it to ourselves. I'm looking up in the stands like, yo, these kids are up here. Look, this is the examples that you're setting for the generation coming behind us. Fighting, cussing, arguing against each other. But yet we want things to change. But it's not going to change because this is what we continue to do. We continue to fight each other. We continue to shoot and kill each other. Why? Because somebody bumped into you? Because somebody stepped on your shoes? Because somebody said something to you that you didn't like? And to me, it just like that image. And I looked down at my son and I looked at all the kids just looking up at that like, wow, this is the example that they have. And we wonder why our kids and our generation is the way it is now because of the examples that we have. And I know a lot of people, there are a lot of people that we would consider pro-Black. I don't consider myself pro-Black. I am for our people, but I wouldn't consider myself pro-Black. I'm one that loves to see both sides of the fence. But I remember always hearing people say, every time, they try to look down upon someone that comes across a little bit of success, a little bit of money, and they move out of their area. They move out of the hood or whatever you want to call it. They move out of the neighborhood that they grew up in and they move to a quote unquote white suburban neighborhood. And I looked at that. I was like, you wonder why? Do you wonder why? Like, look what's going on. We're at a kids event and we're fighting. Went into the parking lot. There's babies running up under tables, scared because they don't know what's going on. And I just made the video about accountability, about respecting each other. I just made that video 2 days prior. And 2 days later, I'm at a kids' football game, looking at a mob of parents, a mob of adults, grown ass people fighting each other in front of babies. This is what they see. They see their parents, their mom, their dad, their aunties, their uncles, their cousins up there fighting each other. We have to do better. I don't know how many times I have to continue to keep getting on here saying that we have to do better. If we want things to change, it starts with us. It starts with us. If we don't change in our community, if we don't change amongst each other, if we don't start loving each other, if we don't start respecting each other, if we don't start helping each other, if we don't stop looking at each other as a threat, we're never going to get anywhere. The only time we come together, think about this. Shout out to my man, Price. My man, Price, said this to me, and it's so true. In our community, we come together when a white person or a white cop kills one of us. But yet when we kill each other, there's no coming together. There's no protesting. We're not upset. We're not angry. We're not trying to join forces together. We're not standing outside. We're not marching. It's almost as like, it's this attitude. If anybody gonna kill you, it's gonna be one of us. It's a stupid attitude to have. Yeah. I said it. That's how it is. We care. We never come together. And think about it. We get so upset. I'm gonna say something, and it's not gonna be popular. People may not like it, but we get so upset when a white person comes out and says, "You guys kill each other too." We get upset when people say that, but it's so true. The uproar, that the angriness that occurs when a white cop or white person kills a black man, black woman, is so amazing. It's so big. It's so huge. But yet when we kill each other, we don't have that same outrage. We're not going to march. We're not going to knock on doors to sign this petition to get this law changed. No, when we kill it, we care more about them killing us than we do about killing ourselves. We don't protect ourselves. We don't look out for each other. That's a terrible way to think. We have to change that mindset. 9 times out of 10, even if you go to the funeral or you go to wherever the memorial is, you're going there looking for the person that did it. You're not going in there to send that person off respectfully. Your main focus is, I'm going to find who did this and I'm going to kill them. So guess what? Now you're just going to kill another Black person. We got to do better, yo. We have to do better. We have to learn to love, to trust each other, to respect each other. We have to stop looking at one another as a threat. We have to get out of this programming that we're against each other. Quite frankly, they don't have to kill us anymore. We're killing ourselves. We got to get out of that. It has to stop. It has to change. I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was a experience sitting there with my oldest son after a football game, having fun, and I'm looking at our people just act a fool. Looking at our people just, I don't know. It just set the wrong way. We have to do better. It didn't sit well with me. We have to do better. And that's it, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the post, share the post. I am the Willie Ashford. This is the Black Culture Podcast. Peace.